guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, you can come back anytime. If you don't like some of the stuff on here, that's okay. If you love my stuff, great. Like, sharing, and subscribing does help the channel. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for everything that you've sent me energetically, all those that have been with me. I think what I'm gonna do, let's see. I think what I'm gonna do, hopefully you don't mind this music in the background. It's supposed to be cleansing and activating. So if it's too much for you, maybe don't wear headphones while I'm recording this or anything like that. It is very loud, and it has an effect on my ears, so I can't imagine if you're wearing headphones what that's gonna do. So yeah, if you don't like that, don't wear headphones. If you don't mind it, then just enjoy it in the background. I think what I'm going to do is the Goddess Oracle cards for February 2026. We're already into February. It feels like it's taking a little bit longer. There's Yuki Onna energy. It's like stillness. When you go outside after it's had a huge snowstorm, it's like it absorbs the sound, so it's really quiet. And the last couple nights, minus a little bit of the clouds, it was really vibrant stars. It was nice out there. Very fucking cold, but nice. Alright, so I'll get into it. I gave a heads up to some of you a while back in January, near the end of January, for the divine message. If you don't have to travel, then don't travel. Just kind of chill in your own vicinity, your own area. But I think that's past now. Make sure you're cautious regardless of what you're doing, whether it be a road trip, just traveling from A to B normally, going to work, going on a vacation. You know, it's your responsibility to make sure you're safe too. Your guides and guardian angels and your past loved ones and everybody, they can do so much, right? You've got to take responsibility and initiative to make sure you're safe too. All right, let's do it. Five cards, 5 goddesses, please, one at a time. No fighting to get through for February. What do you want to deliver to the collective for February? This 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I will, just 'cause. Okay. Let's see here. Very nice. A lot of greens. So a lot of heart chakra, which is nice for February. Obviously, we're getting into the month where everybody is having their Valentine's Day and they're doing their thing too. So that makes sense, I guess. If you don't participate in Valentine's Day and you're like, it's a Hallmark day, you really don't care about that, that's fine. Some people get right into it. Whether you're single or you're with another person, some people are really avid about the Valentine's Day thing. They've got stuff everywhere. Even the blow up things outside of people's houses. You know how they have ones for Halloween, ones for Christmas. They have Valentine's Day ones. I didn't know that was a thing, but it's I drove by and it was this giant bear with a heart, which is cute. I don't know what it takes to blow up one of those things or how much it costs or anything like that. I'm not really interested in it, but they're definitely fun to watch as you drive by. All right, so we've got Freya, Ellen of the Ways, Mama Kosha, Demeter, and Great Goddess. So I'm going to put these in order. We've got 11, which is 2. Then we got 12, Synchronicity, which is 3. Then we've got 15, which is 6. And if you're wondering where I'm getting these numbers from, if you're new, numerology is adding the sum of the numbers together. 0 not included, and then reducing it to its lowest form. So let's say you have 22, 2 and 2 would be 4. That's reduction to the number 4. And it is significant to those that get messages through the divine, through numerology or numbers or anything like that. Could be even, if you've heard of angel numbers too. A lot of people get messages that way. So we've got 2, 3, 6. And then we've got number 17, which is 8. And then we have Mama Kosha, which is 33. So that's 6. So 2, 3, 6, 8, 6. All right. You can even add those all up and reduce them if you want to, but that's significant. Let's start off with Demeter. All right, this is like a harvest energy. This is like reaping what you sow. This is definitely crown chakra activated. For sure. I'm going to continue on this. I just want to show you. Demeter, the nurturer. This is also like nurturing what it is that you have grown. The things that you've taken care of. I'm almost getting like a little bit of Egyptian ties too. She's kind of got feathers on her shoulder there. So birds could be significant for you, even in the form of like a parrot or something like that. Parrots usually are pretty good at mimicking or replicating sound. Whatever it is that you really care about, you hold it close to you, you hold it dear. Could have like Greek ties too, or Roman ties, or something to do with architecture as well. All right, that's number 11. I tried to do a live, but it turns out on my phone I need to have like a code or whatever it is doesn't support it. I'd have to do it on my laptop. So then I'd have to take my laptop from my desk and set it up here so I have enough space on the table. Because the table's kind of small. I don't know if you, no, I'm not going to turn, excuse me, but it's kind of small. So number 11, Demeter. And this is for February, guys. This is for you guys, the general collective, all of you out there that are watching. Not just my subscribers, other people too that come across my channel. Still got to work on like the, what do you call it? The titles and stuff like that for my videos. But I know and I trust the divine. The right people will come across my videos at the right time. So I'm really not too concerned or worried about it. And I kind of just post these one day, one video at a time, and it's collected to over like 1,000 videos now. There's more than enough content there for all of you, okay? Because I have a life too. I do other stuff, and I want to really focus on my art coming up soon, especially for the warm weather and get out there. So, empowerment message, Demeter, nurturer. Giving to others is a wonderful feeling. When you have a healthy sense of yourself, you want to share your love, your inspiration, and your experience, and the exchange feels clean. Your boundaries are fluid yet strong. The Greek goddess of grain, motherhood, and the harvest, Demeter, reminds you that the harvest is meant to be shared. Obviously with those that are deserving, right? You don't want to share with people that are ungrateful or really crude toward you. You've now tapped into her nurturing love, which is abundant, and your well-meaning gestures will be received with gratitude, in some way returned to you tenfold. Now is the time to nourish yourself too. Forgiving must be balanced by receiving. Allow yourself to feel how the universe is like a wonderful nurturing mother that is always there when you need her. Demeter says to trust that you are loved and cared for all day, every day, and for all time, especially now. Your alignment message. Do you sometimes overgive to people until you are empty? Perhaps you've attracted others who are needy and want you to look after them, like a codependency. Or you might be in a pattern of people-pleasing because you're afraid to set those boundaries, which are supposed to be really good for you and healthy. There is a sticky quality, to connections based on this need to be needed. So there's like an attachment energy, all right? When you feel the need to be needed by other people. That's a form of codependency too. Although the possible repercussions for setting boundaries are in your mind, your body holds on to fear tightly, so it can be scary to make the change. You can release and let that go. No one wants to admit they are manipulative or codependent, but it's important to be honest about where you find yourself right now at this time. Demeter knows the price of this way of being, as it caused her to lose something so dear to her. Now she has come to show you another way. Your alignment task is to recognize that it's time to step back, take a breath, and say no to the behaviors or people you know are draining you. It's that simple. The divine is one with the plan. Gather your love, your nourishment, and your self-worth. Choose how you nurture and how you want to receive it. You are so loved when the goddess Demeter brings you her nurturing energy to help you course correct. Okay? And the number 2 is significant as well. Like unions, next year will be 2027. So when you reduce that, it'll be 2. It could be path life number 2, or this could be symbolic for union, balance, duality, and the scales. So there's a lot going on for next year when it comes to unions. I know that much. I wasn't given too much information for the downloads I've been getting, but it's not for me to see at this time, and that's okay. Number 12, Ellen of the Ways, patterns. This is very important, okay? So listen. You've got a lot of heart chakra energy. You've got the feathers of the throat chakra energy. You've got root chakra energy, which is purpose, right? And that's really important too, an embodiment of that. And her outfit almost looks like the print of a bunch of trees. And I don't know if you could see that there, but the light shines from within her too. So this would be your ancestors. Remember to thank your ancestors. You got a little bit of sacral energy in there too. So that co-creation with the divine universe. I love the look of her hair. I love that. I miss my purple. Right now my hair is like slicked back. I just scraped it all back. I'm not even letting my curls show right now, but I want to get my purple back in there. I tried to dye my hair purple and it turned red. I don't know what that means, but it did. It turned red. This looks like an orangey red. So I was like, huh, man, maybe I'm meant to have red hair right now, or orange hair. Okay, Ellen of the Ways. Patterns, empowerment message. Have you noticed patterns in your life that lead to positive experiences? Developing positive habits introduces new patterns into the fabric of reality and will support your dreams as they take the form in material world. It takes awareness and discipline to make this happen, but you can do it. It is time to allow the experience of a new happiness. If you do, Ellen of the Ways, the Celtic goddess of paths and patterns, will show you a new way to your dreams. All manner of miracles are possible. Now is also the time to build bridges across any divides with others that have temporarily separated you if you choose to do so. Your path is clear. The way will be shown as you make new choices for your life with the goddess known as Ellen of the Ways as your happy guide. Your alignment message. Familiar patterns show up when you fall asleep at the wheel of your life or when you expect things to be a certain way out of habit. Whatever conditions are reoccurring for you right now, you are being invited to see them as an opportunity to move beyond the limits of your expected disappointment or habitual behavior. If you do what you always have done, then you can expect the same patterns to continue. Am I right? If you don't want to repeat a lesson or find yourself back on the same path with the same people, same conditions, and same results, then you must choose to think, do, and be different. The goddess known as Ellen of the Ways offers this alignment task. Make a commitment to change your way and choose to allow for new paths to be explored. It is time to take a look at your need to always wonder if the other shoe will drop. So you really have to take a look at that. If you're always thinking about worst case scenario, which I used to do all the fucking time, and no judgment here on any of you, I used to do it because I was programmed in fight or flight. And it was constant analysis of my surroundings to see what was potentially dangerous for me. So I would constantly think worst case scenario. So I always had a plan, which is why I'm really good at getting out of certain situations. Doesn't matter the chaos, doesn't matter the level of extremity, what's on the outside. Doesn't matter the level. of severity. But whatever it is, I have learned really well how to find another way, always, because of the fact that I used to analyze and overthink all the time, and I used to constantly manifest situations also by doing so, because I'm sending it out there of the worst case scenario, which wasn't really helpful for me, and I really had to retrain my brain, and I'm still working on that, okay? The goddess known as Ellen of the Ways offers this alignment task. Make a commitment to change your way and choose to allow for new paths to be explored. It is time to take a look at your need to always wonder if the other shoe would drop. Right? That's what they mean by that. How you remain in a familiar territory, although you are not content. That's another thing you want to take a look at. Ellen will show you the way out. You just need to want to follow. All right. That could be significant. Number 3, path life number 3 as well. If you're not sure what your numerology chart is, or your number, or anything like that, you can always look it up. There's an abundance of information out there. You just got to look. Freya, Freya, 15, which is 6. All right. And 8 could be significant. All right. And 8 is 16, which is 7. So Freya, radical acceptance is really important in our own journey, especially when we're healing. We have to be able to accept the things we cannot change, which means also other people, allowing them to enact their free will and not trying to micromanage them so much, or trying to control their outcome and their lives and what they're doing for themselves, their businesses, their whatever they got going on for themselves. Why would you want to control another person anyways? Why would you want to not focus on yourself? You're awesome. Don't forget about that. Okay, number 15. So we got a lot of heart chakra energy. We got sacral energy as well. So that's creating your sexuality too. Definitely Celtic and warrior style. The fact that she's wearing these feathers on her head, it almost to me represents like a pheasant. I don't know what I'll actually pause it to find out what pheasant means. For some reason that's coming to me right now. Just give me a second. Okay, so pheasants symbolize beauty, abundance, protection, renewal, serving as a powerful spiritual guide that encourages self-expression and personal growth. I've never gotten that before with this card, but that's what came up to me. That's kind of what it reminds me of, the pheasant with the feathers on her head. For some reason I'm seeing that. A lot of fire within, a lot of self-control too, and knowing which direction you want to go. Radical acceptance, Freya, empowerment message. When you see life as a battleground, you kind of lose sight of a more easy way to be in the world. You can be in the middle of chaos and allow yourself to center in the quiet hum in the eye of the storm. Let the peace of Freya, the Norse goddess of war, enter your mind. Amid the flurry of battle, she came to collect the fallen and bring them to a place of rest and recuperation. Freya is here to remind you the acceptance of defeat is not the end. She's almost giving me like a nurse too, like from war, you know, the nurses that aided the soldiers. She offers the gift of acceptance, the knowing that there is nothing to resist right now. See your world at face value and look into it with discernment. When you see with greater clarity, not taking this world so personally, you will not have to fight at all. If you take full stock of your conditions, surrendering to what is, you can move to a higher ground, begin again, or wait until the drama dies down on its own. You are the strongest, most grounded, and most powerful when you remember this is the strategy of the goddess Freya that offers you in her support. Your alignment message, failure to disappointment, so all the way up, are all parts of life that few want to really accept. Perhaps a job you doesn't want come through, a lover you thought was the one betrays you, or hopes and expectations, or maybe your kids are acting out a certain way. There's always a reason. Maybe a long-term care creative project didn't yield the success that you so dearly hoped for, or perhaps you were hurt by somebody for no apparent reason. There's always a reason, right? Goddess of War and Radical Acceptance, Freya says, have no fear. This is only temporary. Now is not the time to linger in perceptions of low self-worth. So just because somebody does you wrong may even get you questioning your own self-worth. Like, what did I do wrong? Why am I not good enough? Or something. No, fuck that. Throw that out the fucking window, okay? Now's not the time to linger in perceptions of low self-worth. Your alignment task is to accept the truth wholeheartedly and see your situation for exactly what it is. She will bring you to a place of surrender where you have time to heal. When you're in the energy or the ness of surrender, you're allowing and trusting and having faith in the divine universe to do what it's supposed to do best. Okay? And you can co-create by having certain thoughts, positive thoughts for yourself, and healing and everything like that. But when it comes down to it, when you surrender, that's saying, I radically accept the things that are out of my control at this moment in time. Freya knows that you will emerge stronger and wiser. Only good will come out of this. Trust the goddess Freya is watching over you. Right? Next one, Great Goddess, Sacred Unity. This is like the Rainbow Warriors, the Indigo Children, the different generations that have come in to help, the Crystal Children, whatever it is that you want to call it. All right, this is like a consciousness, how are you putting it? A conscious manifestation of a collective group of all kinds of individuals and beings and energies and entities that are trying and succeeding at recreating the structure of what this reality has to offer. Wow, that was a lot. Number 17. So number 8 could be significant as well. A lot of throat chakra, heart chakra, the entire alignment of chakras from head to base. Base could be significant too. You could be getting a lot of information from the divine at this time. If you're just waking up and you're starting and you're new and you're starting to see the signs and synchronicities around you, it may freak you out a little bit, but you need to stay calm. Radical acceptance. Okay, I'm seeing things differently. The veil is lifted. I understand the veil is lifted because a lot of people are talking about this shit. I decided I wanted to do my healing. I didn't realize what it would come with. Sometimes it's a rude awakening. Sometimes it's like magnificent and it has so much to offer and you get really excited like your inner child, because what child doesn't love learning something new that's spectacular, that's wondrous? What child doesn't love learning or seeing something they've never seen before? Your inner child loves it. So embrace it as such. Nothing to be feared, okay? You don't want to get into low vibrational state and being fearful of something like that. When you're being offered something from the divine and they're giving you like a new connection, they're giving you a new way of seeing things, they're giving you access to your gifts and stuff like that, do not be fearful. There's no need for that, okay? Great Goddess, Sacred Unity. Number 17. Got a lot of teens. I could be speaking to a lot of you out there too that are in your teens. So this is like kind of like pre-adolescent, adolescent stage. When you hit to 30, like I said before, I've stressed this before, your brain changes, okay? So it's almost like the synapses are changing, the ways of seeing, your connection to things. Most people back in the day were really preoccupied to even connect with source, to even connect with their higher selves, to even go within and do the work that they need to, which is why a lot of people take off, you know? But they have families, they're married, they start having children, and they're just so consumed with the way the Matrix has built it. So now people are starting to understand it's a choice. You can still do both. You can still have a beautiful family and you can still do the work on yourself. It is possible. It's been proven. Okay. Sacred Unity. Empowerment message. Now is the time to view your world through a reverent and clear lens of unity and connection. The domain of the Great Goddess, the creatrix of all life and the great mother of all, it is time to leave the right and wrong, good and bad, zero-sum game world behind. Enter a space where you can find the sacred ground of sharing without guile. Work from the desire that everyone benefits. Okay, look at others as if they are also a reflection of yourself. This is part of introspection and accountability. Take a humble yet grounded approach to your life right now. Be accountable for the energy that you put out into the world, and be aware of how you influence your surroundings. The great goddess reminds you that you may see yourself as different than others. That's okay. But you are all one in her presence. Treat others as you would be treated, and miracles abound. This is truly an auspicious time in your life to grow and expand. It really is. Alignment message. Unconscious choices and behaviors may be causing a distortion in your world, just slightly. Difficult feelings are part of the journey of self-discovery. Emotions are valid in the fact that it teaches us something, as long as we don't cling or wallow or allow those emotions to control us. So your reaction, right? In order to survive, you may have been conditioned to suppress what makes you uncomfortable. You may have found yourself in a temporarily awkward place with someone or something or some situation. Don't know what your next step should be. Be honest, say when you don't know something, and be open to learning. The great goddess offers you this alignment task. Make the discomfort, the awkwardness, and the uncomfortable sacred, as it can really be your superpower, as long as you hone in on that and you're honest, okay? Think of what would happen if you made what you considered a flaw, a loss, or a failure, a beautiful, integral part of the art of your life. Every breath you take is sacred, every mistake you make is a gift, and every time you learn from a relationship or anything that has burdened you, it is a blessing. Bless all parts of you, your entire vessel. Take good care of yourself and your life, for you are sacred in the heart of the great goddess who sees only beauty in you and everywhere. That's interesting too, because the number 8 turned sideways, the infinity sign. And this is giving me like Aquarius vibes too, similarly to this. It almost looks like if you were, what do you call them? A vase, but not so much of a one that's meant to, I don't know what that would be. It's meant to carry water. A vase is more for like flowers, no? What's the big jug for? I think there's a name, I can't quite. Anyways, number 33. So 6 could be significant. This could be symbolic for mastery as well. Self-mastery of emotions. Mama Kosha. I know I don't pronounce the Q, and every time I've tried, I just sound like a fool. So Mama Kosha, water is emotion, and it's also got a hint of green. So like this is like the aqua color. You could have Atlantean ties as well. This is speaking to you from your ancestors to you. Heart chakra, throat chakra, the vibration that comes from any aquatic animal, it goes outwards, okay? Sonic to telepathic communications, full crown chakra, so connection with source. And she's got what looks to be like a conch shell in her hand. Form of communication is very, very important. And the gold would be representative, I would say, of yellow, that sun, that solar plexus energy. Some would say that's masculine as well. So for be feminine, moon, that which is yet to be seen, or that which is within the subconscious. And this would be the duality of it as well. Sorry, that is really strong. Number 33. Lilith poking her head out there. Okay, Mama Kosha, water. This is the image, sorry. Empowerment message. The world we inhabit began from the oceanic waters of life and the waters that surround us in the womb. So the image I'm getting right now is like, picture the entire world as a womb, and the land masses being that which would be, what are you saying, like the fetus, or like a body, the body of something. So like the entire world, and then the land being representative of human life, I guess, which is really interesting. That just came to me. Okay. Oceanic waters of life, and the waters that surround us in the womb, both of which are the domain of the Incan goddess Mama Kosha. We are most attuned to the qualities of water, as the element of water symbolically represents our emotions. Our emotions move us and make and perceive the world as we know it. The beauty in this truth is found by observing water in all her properties and forms. I think there's different stages that water can be at, and I think there's another one that they don't necessarily teach. Because when we were younger, there was only like a certain amount of stages, right? Liquid form, gas form, solid form, and there's another one. Water is fluid and passes through cracks and flaws in the ground without stress, moving around obstacles and patiently wearing away the most jagged rocks until they are smooth and gleaming. Water ebbs and flows, comes and goes in a powerful rhythmic motion as the seas and oceans reveal their promise of release and return. Water rises up from the ground and seeds the clouds, and then rains upon the earth to ensure growth and sustain life. This is cycles. Water turns to hard ice and blankets the world in a protective shell, even a soft snow, allowing the dormancy of life to herald a time of dreaming. So this would be like hermit phase. Then the ice melts and the cycles begin again. The answer to your question lies in determining what form of water reveals the conditions of your life, and then recognizing the next evolution of your life's potential. If you are in an ebb, you can expect a flow. If things are temporarily frozen, soon they will melt. If it seems that your world is too wet and temporary shelter is needed, you can expect new growth and sunny days again. Mama Kosha reminds you that the waters of your life are perfect as they are now, just as perfect in the way they will evolve. Unlimited potential is revealed when this goddess comes to visit. Your alignment message, overwhelm and empathy overload, has opened up a tidal wave of emotions that feel like it's threatening to engulf you. So take it easy with yourself, all right? Especially if you're experiencing new things right now. It's okay. If you need to ask questions, make sure you try to find the right people to ask those questions to. All right? Be discerning in when you ask certain people certain things. Feelings are unruly at this time, and you may discover that it is difficult to control them as you project their shadowy fears onto the screen of your life. So be careful with that projection, what you're putting out. Remember what I said earlier? I had a habit myself, so I'm not going to be a hypocrite here. I had a habit of thinking worst case scenario, just so I was ready, just so I had a plan, just so I had thought like 30 fucking bajillion ways in advance to get out of a situation, so I'd be safe. So I'd be okay, and I didn't expect nothing from nobody. I would do it on my own. So be careful with that. It's difficult to control them as you project their shadowy fears onto the screen of your life.